I am currently 24 years old and I have never had a girlfriend. But I intend to change that because my biggest goal in life is to become a dad. That's why I started this series, Dad Maxing, a series of weekly vlogs where I record and share everything that I do till I achieve my goal of becoming a father. Monday, November 17th. I woke up super early because of jet lag and I made my bed, meaning I folded and picked up my futon. Then I went on my daily morning run and took my daily cold shower. After that, I went with my sister to Tokyo because she was meeting up with a friend and she was worried about getting lost with all the trains and stuff. So I went with her and we had a lot of fun. We ate some good food at a restaurant. Then we went shopping at Uniqlo and then we came back home. Then I had some dinner back home and made my bed for both my sister and for myself. Tuesday, November 18th. I woke up once again super early in the morning at 6 a.m. because I am super jet lagged, drank some water, had some breakfast, and went to the nearest calisthenics park to do a back workout. I did pull-ups, Australian pull-ups, and also I trained abs by doing knee-ups. For the next 6 months, I am not going to train at a gym and I am going to do only calisthenics. So I'm interested in the progress that I'm gonna make in terms of my physique only by doing calisthenics. After my workout, I went on an easy run and then I came back home to take a shower. So I just came back from my workout and run, and usually after my morning runs I would do cold exposure, like a cold shower, but when I'm here in Japan I go running to the calisthenics park and then I run. So I am doing hypertrophy too. And I know that cold showers stunt muscle growth. So I was seriously doubting whether I wanted to do cold showers after my workouts. The benefits that I personally get from cold exposure outweigh the muscle reduction. So I think I'm gonna keep doing cold showers even though I'm doing them after my workouts. So that's exactly what I did. I took my daily cold shower, I had some leftovers for food, and then I did the laundry. So I was heading back to Tokyo when I realized on the way that I had no cash with me. And if you know anything about Japan, if you do not have any cash on you, you are pretty much fucked. If you're gonna go travel here, take into account that if you're only going with a credit card, you are so fucked. So I had to turn around and go back to my fucking grandpa's house to grab the cash that I have there that I forgot. After grabbing some cash back home, I went to Tokyo, and on the way I started reading One Piece from volume 1 in Japanese. And if you're wondering why I had to go back to Tokyo, it's because I forgot my jacket there at Uniqlo yesterday. Then I met up with my aunt at a skyscraper with a really good view of Tokyo. Came back home with her, had some dinner, rested on the couch after dinner, brushed my teeth, and went to bed. Wednesday, November 19th. I once again woke up super early because of jet lag, and I am actually really grateful that I am waking up early because I wanted to have a good sleeping schedule here in Japan, and so far it was working out really well. So I got some sunlight in my eyes to set my circadian rhythm. Then I had some breakfast and some water and went to train to the nearest calisthenics park. There I trained chest by doing push-ups and dips, also training triceps as a byproduct, and also practiced a little bit my handstands to train a little bit my shoulders. After that I went on an easy run for quite a long distance, and then I came back home to take my daily cold shower. Once back home I had to do something really important, which was making my CV in Japanese to present it for the job interview that I had on Friday. Then I had some food, and for the rest of the evening I wasn't doing much other than watch a few YouTube videos and listen to a few podcasts. Then I went with my aunt to Uniqlo once again to choose a jacket for the job interview on Friday. And then I came back home to once again rest, watch YouTube videos, watch some anime. Then I had dinner made by my aunt, got into a bath, very common in Japan, brushed my teeth, journaled, and went to bed. November 20th, Thursday. I woke up early in the morning, picked up my futon, and if you're wondering why you have to pick up your futon every single day from the ground, it's because if you leave it on the ground, because Japan is super moisty, mold can appear on those bed sheets and you will never be able to use them again. Then, since I'm going to be living in Japan for quite a while, I cleaned up my room and I organized my clothes so everything is nice and tidy. Then I had some breakfast and a lot of water to hydrate myself and continued working on the Japanese CV. Then I went on my daily run and I did intervals. 1K intervals, 5K total with 2 minutes of rest in between, all of them sub 5 minutes. Then I came back, took my daily cold shower, went to print out all of the documents that I need for the interview on Friday, bought some groceries, this is the grocery haul, cooked 400 grams of chicken, and then I ate it. And for the rest of the evening, I was not doing much, just resting, watching some YouTube. So I am installing Anki right now and I have just learned about the existence of this software and I am so amazed. Like really, if you're trying to learn Japanese, it's the fucking sickest thing ever. I don't even know why I did not know about the existence of this. Because I can speak Japanese almost perfectly, but I don't have enough vocabulary and I cannot read kanji. So it's the perfect software for me specifically. Crazy. I am really amazed, honestly. And to end off the day, I had some dinner with my family, brushed my teeth, journaled, practiced some gratitude, and went to bed. Friday, November 21st. I woke up and picked up my futon from the floor. As always, got outside, got some sunlight in my eyes, and drank a lot of water. So I woke up at 8 a.m. because I didn't sleep very well yesterday and I'm quite nervous for the interview that I have and I'm not working out today. I'm just going on a run. After that I'm gonna get ready for the interview, eat something, and then let's see how the interview goes and if I'm able to get this job. After my run, I got ready for the interview that I had. I shaved clean, had some food, put on my best clothes to go to the interview that I had, and I headed to the interview. I got to the place that I had the interview, and since I arrived 1 hour early, I infiltrated a Japanese university because I was bored and I wasn't gonna show up 1 hour early. And then I had the job interview at the preschool that I applied for. After a very long and arduous process, it was already dark outside when I came back home. Guess who the fuck got a job in Japan on the spot? Me! Let's go! From Tuesday, I'm gonna start working 35 hours a week in Japan. The job that I wanted, the perfect salary, the perfect amount of hours. I am the fucking boss, bro. To celebrate the fact that I got hired, I went by myself to my favorite place to have ramen ever. So for the past hour or so after eating ramen, I have been speaking with ChatGPT as if he was my running coach because this week I have already run 28K and I usually run 20, so it was kind of a big jump and I feel my Achilles. My Achilles has been my weak spot. It has been my main injury that has prevented me from getting better at running. So now I have a running coach thanks to ChatGPT. It's probably not as good as a professional one, but for my purposes, it's more than enough. To end off the day, after my bath, I brushed my teeth and went to bed. Saturday, 22nd of November. So I woke up at 6:30 a.m. and I think I'm going to wake up at 6:30 a.m. every single day and go to bed at 9 p.m. every single day. And the main reason is because I work from Monday to Friday from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. and then Saturdays I work all day from 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. with a break in between, of course. But yeah, Saturdays I'm gonna have to wake up at 6:30, 6 a.m. no matter what. So if I wake up the whole week at 6:30 or 6, I am more than happy. It's a really good sleeping schedule. And today I am not gonna be going on my morning run. I have this feeling in my Achilles. It's a bad sign because I have been injured of the Achilles tendon in the past. So I think I'm going to rest on Saturday and Sunday and start clean with a good running and training plan adjusted to my job and my new sleeping schedule from Monday. Honestly, I was thinking about it yesterday, reflecting about how happy I am. I took the risk last week to move my flight just to come to the interview that I had yesterday because I got 0 job offers other than this one that I got in. 0. Absolutely 0 job offers. And this one that I got in, I am paid well by Japanese standards. I work the amount of hours that I want to work. It's just, I am so glad I took the risk. And last week when I came here, I was a bit lost because I didn't know whether I was going to have a job. I didn't know whether I was going to be able to be here in Japan for the period that I wanted to be, which is 6 to 7 months. But now that I have a job and I've signed a contract, I am more than happy and relieved that I can see ahead, you know? I can see what the next 6 or 7 months are gonna look like here in Japan. I'm so glad I took the risk. I am so glad that I have this house to live in with my grandpa and my aunt and my uncle. I'm so glad I know Japanese. I'm so glad I came here in high school to study 1 year, even though it was so fucking hard. And it was the hardest year of my life. And I was probably in depression for 8 months out of the 12 that I was here. I'm so glad I came here to study Japanese. Because if I wouldn't have been proficient in Japanese, Spanish, and English, there's no way that I would have gotten the job that I got yesterday so easily. I was told, bro, that the hiring process for this school is usually you come 1 day in to do an interview, you come a second day in to see how you are with the kids, because I'm going to be a preschool teacher, how you act around the kids, if you're friendly, and then a third day where you sign the contract. And I did all of it in 1 day because the teachers liked me so much and I was such a good candidate. These kind of things are the kind of things that build my self-worth and my self-confidence, and I am so proud of what I did yesterday. I was able to sell myself very well. I was able to explain my situation very well. There's a lot to unpack, but I can definitely be proud of what I did yesterday and during the hiring process. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the yapping. Then I had breakfast while checking the DMs, shaved my head, took my daily cold shower, and folded all of the clean clothes that were already dry. Then I went to the mall with my uncle because he had to buy a few things. Came back home, cooked 500 grams of chicken for myself, and that thing that you're seeing at the table is some indoor shoes that I bought for the school that I'm going to work at. Then I rested on the couch, doing pretty much nothing until 3 p.m. more or less. And right now it's 6 p.m. and I have been editing for 3 hours, organizing the files, doing the voiceovers. Then I had dinner. I washed the dishes, which is something that I have to do every single day at this house. It's part of my daily chores. Watched some anime, brushed my teeth, journaled, gratitude, and went to bed. Sunday, 23rd of November. Woke up around 7:30 a.m., picked up my futon, and got outside to get some sunlight in my eyes. So far, I've been working all morning on the YouTube video that you're watching right now. I haven't even done half of it, and I have to go to an onsen with my family today. It's gonna be a lot of fun, but I am stressed about maybe not being able to upload the video on time for the first time ever, because we're gonna come back super late, and I don't want to sleep late because I want to have like a good sleeping schedule for my job. But I guess I have to make the sacrifice probably today and sleep late and finish the video no matter what. Then a few of my family members and I went to the onsen, which was pretty far away. On the way there, I read One Piece and I finished volume 1. We did a little bit of sightseeing, enjoying the Japanese autumn, very beautiful colors everywhere. I had never been in Japan during autumn in the nature, and I was pleasantly surprised by how beautiful it was, with all the reds, yellows, and greens, and the mix with all of the temples. Then we all had some food at a restaurant, and then we headed to the onsen. Then we had some dinner together, and then we came back home and I continued editing the video that you're watching right now. And right now it's 9:30 p.m. I'm gonna finish editing the video, make the thumbnail, upload it to YouTube, and that would be it for the first week here in Japan. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next Sunday.